So welcome to episode 1 of Walking in Unity. So today's episode will be called Rooted in Love. It is important for us to remember that we need to love one another. It is important for us to remember that if God loved us, what makes us think that it's not okay for us to love one another? We need to love one another instead of talking about each other and instead of hating on each other, because that's not like God. That is not like God, so why are you doing it? Let's talk about that. In Ephesians 5 verses 1 through 7, it reads, "You are God's dear children, so try to be like him. Live a life of love. Love others just as Christ loved us. He gave himself for us, a sweet-smelling offering and sacrifice to God. But there must be no sexual sin among you. There must not be any kind of evil or selfishly wanting more and more, because such things are not right for God's holy people. Also, there must be no evil talk among you. Don't say things that are foolish or filthy. These are not for you, but you should be giving thanks to God. You can be sure of this. No one will have a place in the kingdom of Christ and of God if that person commits sexual sins or does evil things, or is a person who selfishly wants more and more. A greedy person like that is serving a false god. Don't let anyone fool you with words that are not true. God gets very angry when people who don't obey him talk like that, so don't have anything to do with them." Some takeaways from this is, it is important for us to remember, as we are following God, we need to be more like him. We can start by loving others the same way Christ loves us. In Ezekiel 20 verse 41, we'll see that Jesus sacrificed his life for us. We shouldn't be greedy and continue to be caught up in our lustful nature. Evil shouldn't appear in our hearts and minds. We need to have a renewed mind and walk in righteousness, leaving lying and evil speaking in the past. As said in Ephesians chapter 4, verses 23 through 25. We need to remember that we need to watch how we speak. Remember, we are now walking as a new person, a new man. So it is ideal to let go of the old man and pick up traits and characteristics of the new man. The characteristics that God has is he's eternal. Isaiah 40 verse 28 would say. He doesn't change. Malachi 3 verse 6. He is love. 1 John 4 verse 8. He is omniscience. 1 John 3 verse 20. He is omnipotent. Matthew 19 verse 26. He is omnipresent. Psalms 139 7 through 12. He is holy. 1 Samuel 2 verse 2. He is justice. Deuteronomy 32 verse 4. He is merciful. Psalms 103 verse 8. So I'm back again and continuing. He is truthful. John 14 verse 6. And he is faithful. 1 Corinthians 1 verse 9. He is sovereignty. Psalms 103 verse 19. And he is peace. John 14 verse 27. We are able to show some of these traits as well. Give thanks to God for all he has done. Discontinue your involvement with your former sinful nature and undergo renewal, allowing your outdated characteristics to dissipate while enabling your new ones to develop. Continuing to embody the same characteristics mean you will persist in serving a false deity. Simply because God does not possess those characteristics. Don't be fooled by people's words. God doesn't want you to be fooled. God isn't happy with ones who don't obey him and speak like that. Separate yourself from people like them. It's important for you to remember that if you are trying to walk in walk on God's path, if you continue to be friends with people that aren't following the same goal or trying to have the same goal as you might slip back into some of your traits that you used to have. So it's important for you to remember that sometimes you do have to separate yourself from those people. Sometimes, you will lose friends, you may gain friends, but at the end of the day, you're doing this for a reason. So what has to happen has to happen. And in the end, again, glory awaits for us. It's important to remember that God, he is an awesome God, and he will provide. Don't forget that. I love you guys, but God loves you even more. Have a blessed day and stay tuned for the next upload. Bye.